Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and this is going to be another DC Comics retro review. I'm finishing out the four-part Ambush Bug miniseries with Ambush Bug number 4. And as you can tell by the cover, the main villain of the piece of sorts is the red-faced Scabbard. And he is a character from another book that was out at the time called Thriller, which frankly I've never even heard of, apart from its various references that are being made in this miniseries to it. But apparently he was decapitated by the heroine or hero of that book. And by some means I won't get into here, he's brought back to life in the opening pages of this issue. One thing leads to another, and Ambush Bug has to duke it out with him. And after some, fisticuffs and so forth, he suddenly comes to the realization, hey, wait a minute. I'm in the wrong comic book. And basically, Scabbard just leaves. So in a very interesting turn, the next couple of pages, there are word balloons, which basically has the editor, the artist, the writer of the book in a constant debate. What are they going to do? Because this was supposed to be the entire story for the issue. There was going to be a 23-page epic battle between Ambush Bug and Scabbard, and now they have nothing. So they come up with a beeline story after a couple of pages of debating, which basically features the debut of another infamous character in the Ambush Bug annals, which is the malevolent sock Arg-Ile. This is a living sock that actually wears a Dr. Doom mask to show how bad he is. And frankly, if you've ever lost a sock in your life, it wasn't lost. It was kidnapped, stolen. By Arg-Ile, who lives in a bureau that orbits our planet, and basically the purposes are to steal the socks and give them life. So if you ever have lost a sock, contact NASA. But to show a couple of pages in this, I really love the opening page where we have a real ambush bug. They are real insects, basically giving us a comparison of his relative, the comic book character. And he's saying because they're both called ambush bug, there was a time when their mail got mixed up, and he received a 5-foot inflated date that was meant for the comic character, which, yeah, that's interesting. One of the more hilarious pages in the book is when the artist apparently came down with a cold, and his wife, in a little paragraph that she wrote to the editor on the previous page, said that their son completed the art for the book, and we have a sort of Tiny Titans-esque, hilarious page of art here. We have the great origin of Arg-Ile, the very, menacing sock. In one of the more surprising turns, and I'm, New 52 reference, we actually have a pinup page of Starfire herself. And finally, they live up to their promise of Darkseid versus Ambush Bug. So yeah, this is Ambush Bug number 4, the fourth and final in the miniseries. Definitely rates 5 out of 5. They got back to the right formula that was in the first 2 issues, whereas the third was kind of meh. But even though this is the last of the minis, I still have some other Ambush Bug comics that I'm going to be doing. So stay tuned for those, and that's going to be all I have to say on this, and I'll catch you later. Peace.